Hey guys, welcome back. I've got another video for you on Zero Dam, showing you another 40 plus spots. These are absolutely insane and a lot of them are way better than the first one. So I really recommend going and trying them in the game. Send me any links to clips that you get with them. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please consider leaving a like, commenting and subscribing and supporting the channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's go. This is the first one coming out of that top spawn. A lot of people know you can jump over here and down, but if you jump at an angle, you can actually walk along here, which gives you quite a nice view across the map. You can walk all the way along, and in a second I'll show you something out that I found. I don't know how many people know this, but if you're Viron, you can actually boost onto this invisible ledge. Yeah. So the next time you run into Substation and you get sniped, it could be from here. It's a very, very nice spot that I found. And as you can see, I happened to see someone. I thought, why not test it? I've got grey bullets just for the video, but may as well confuse the poor fella. You could also walk along there and look down to the left. Here, a lot of people probably know this one. Simple boost onto the bridge. You can actually run all the way along, and you go across all of these concrete walls here onto the boxes and the tubes. Do not lay down in the middle of those tubes. If you do, it glitches and it sends you shooting down to the river. So just crouch there. It's also actually possible to look behind the other way. Yeah, just down there, straight through the tunnel, which is very, very handy. It's a nice spot. As you can see, I found another person. And you can jump into the tree if you want. I was doing this while getting shot at by that team I just saw. But that's very nice spots. This is where we were just aiming, across the river. If you vault into this tree and just take your time jumping up this branch. I always recommend doing little jumps, and then when you get close, lay down so you don't get shoved off. Quite a hidden spot. You definitely catch them off guard if they come across that bridge or up the little ramp from the river. You also get a long angle down there with a sniper. Never seen anyone here. It's really nice. I'm hoping that I can actually try this in a game and see someone, because a lot of it is situational. You have to get the right timing, but I can imagine that being very useful. I have a lot of these ones too, where there's the small trees next to the big ones. You can vault to the small one really easily and then use that to jump into the large one. This is just below the substation, by the way. Yeah, right next to the paid extract. You get some nice little angles here. You can also, instead of jump to the right, you can jump around to the left. You have to make sure you vault onto the branch like I did though. If you don't keep pressing space and vault on, you're just going to fall on the ground. Again, lay down when you get close and claw as far off that branch as you can. You're much more covered here. So much camouflage when you're this high up. And you get nice angles every way. I don't think there's any way people are going to see you unless you start moving. As long as you're still, you're absolutely fine. This is just next to that actually. You can get up on this ledge and just sprint and jump on the top of this branch. You can lay down here, keep an eye on the wall on Substation, turn around and camp the extract too. You might even be able to look through onto the dirt path, and if you lay down you get a really nice angle on those containers again. I did try testing the branches, by the way. I just put them so everyone didn't waste their own time testing those. You can fall through all of them. This is the simple wall on Substation that you can jump down. You cannot jump back up it, so don't jump down unless you're sure you go in there. This is inside Substation. You have to make sure you run and jump as far as you can before you boost. And then stand where I am. Take your time with this. Line up with that pole. Stand this far back, and all you want to do is just jump and boost. Don't move forward or anything, and you will land perfectly on here. Not the most useful one, more of a novelty, but you could use it to lean right down that road and catch them off guard if they come out of Substation. I tried jumping on the building here with a flight case in. There's no invisible wall around it. I tried many times, and just now tried in case the camera let you. It doesn't. This one is a very nice one. It's by red camp, as you can see. If you climb up onto there, then you can jump and boost onto this little shack shelter, whatever you'd like to call it, with the corrugated iron on. You can lay down here and look into the camp. You can watch both spawns behind you, or both tracks that they come down from the spawn, sorry. You can look straight into the substation window, look down at the little road between substation and mini sub. And here just showing you both the paths that they come down. Really nice spot. This is super simple, but actually quite effective. You catch people off guard quite a lot with this. As you see, saw straight away. That was my first time going up there for the video as well. This is near Barracks. Exactly where you spawn. If you think someone's going to push you, climb up here and lay down. They can't see you from that left side, so you can either kill the people coming down the tunnel or let them run by you and shoot them in the back. This is near Substation again, on the east side I believe. Jump in the small tree straight into the big tree, crawl as far up as you can. When you get that little jitter, that means you can't go any further. If you do, it'll throw you out. Here you can get it again. There's so many trees around it that you're so camouflaged. It's nice for watching that track up there, and it's also nice for watching the hole in the wall. Or if they run around the corner. I'm going to be trying that one a lot more in game. This is one of the trees right next to it. You can Byron boost into here. And there's actually a few branches on this you can climb up. But I decided to use this one so that I could peek over the wall and look at that main gate. Again, another very useful spot. I would also like to camp the jump up to the right on this one. It'd actually be quite interesting to see how visible you are from there. You can barely see down, but if you lay and shimmy down just a tiny bit, you can actually see to that hole. So another good one to camp. It'd be quite interesting to make a video with the whole team just hiding in trees and see how many kills we get. Okay, next one. Again, this is a very easy one to get into, but one that I never see anyone do. You can hide just behind this jump up, and the amount of times I've caught people off guard with this, people just don't expect it. It might seem stupid or look it, but it really isn't. And through that hole there, you can see all the people that jump up onto the roof. So that's a really nice one to get free kills with. Okay, it's visitor center. Simple vault up, and you can run and jump onto here on the side. You can then peek your left side or your right side, and it's so nice because you're in that little divot, so you're safe. Okay, this is just around the corner from where we were aiming, and these have some nice spots. So you get little peeks through between the triangles, but again, with the backpacks on this game and stuff sticking out, it does give away your position a bit more than other games, so I wouldn't focus on the pixel angles as much. But they're just not going to expect you to be there. Just use it as somewhere to catch them off guard or to hide. This is the other side of Visitor. You can climb up onto these. If you jump around and turn around and vault onto that lamp quickly, you can actually get up this way. Very, very nice to know, because people don't think you can. So you can catch them off guard if you want to give them a quick little flank. You can also hold the spot I showed you, and I think I showed this in the last one, but you jump up onto there for the people that didn't see the previous one. Okay, this is just outside Visitor Center. I laid down here because they can't see you behind. You've got the little boxes blocking, and you get so many angles from here, whether you're aiming through the railings or down at the road. Okay, we're over to admin now. Everyone seems to aim through like that, but what I do is I jump on the railing here, and you just crouch and move down, and you can actually see through into the building, which I don't see anyone doing. They all just stand on the stairs. So give that a go. I've had so many kills with it, and people are just oblivious. You can also run along these ledges, which are in all three of these rooms, and you can get on all of them. Again, very, very quick and easy to get into. Might get you a free kill, might be able to catch someone off guard. This is in the far right one, closest to the building. I like to lay down here and check through the window to see people push in. Okay, in admin now. So you see how I'm jumping on these? You can't get on. I found that what you have to do is crouch, look up, and move forward and just press jump once, and you'll stay crouched and vault on. And that's the same for most of these around here. I'll show you a few of them. But just remember to stay crouched and move forward onto it. And don't spam the jump button because it'll make you stand up beforehand. Just press it once. You also have this, which everyone goes to, but it needs to be included. It is a really cool, unique aspect that they have in it. I don't see many people use it in games again. There's all these cool things you can do and no one uses them for flanking. I think you can run and jump off that bit I was just on and boost through the window in the hallway or into the computer room. It would be nice to see people use these more. Everyone knows these cool spots and they just don't get used in games. As you can see, you get angles right down the corridor. This is where we just were. You need to crouch again, vault up, and I think this is... You're on the edge of the corridor, on the angle, so you can get seen both ways, which is a downside. But if you know there's only one, catch them off guard. But this one's much better. I like this one. I've used this a couple times. If you jump up here, the box can get in the way, but you are able to get over it. If you lay down here and watch into the computer room, that's my favourite. Watching that corner is very nice. People just don't expect it. They're aiming too low, so you get a couple free bullets off. Okay, into that room next to it. Everyone knows this one. Easy angle 3. You can jump up again. Get another angle. You can also stand on the desk to the left and up onto the container to look down to see if anyone's camping behind the door, which they usually do. And this one I use pretty much every game. If you shut the door and climb on here and lay down really quickly, you can actually look through all the way to that window or to the other door. And people don't expect you to be able to do it from this side, so I'd recommend giving that a go. It's got me so many kills. Okay, in the keycard room again. Another simple, showing you that you can't jump, you have to crouch and vault onto this one. You can also jump behind the door as well and hold there. They're just different angles. If you have these keycards and you've opened it, and then you start fighting someone, and you're forced into these rooms, it's much nice to be able to have an angle like this that they might not be expecting. This speaks for itself. Quick, easy vault. You do the same from the other side. So if you're fighting a team and they're just looking down the container, it could be a very quick, useful flank. Okay, this one's a little longer. I actually saw this off someone else's video, which is the first, because I don't actually normally watch any Delta Force videos. And I thought this was amazing. So you jump from here into the tree. Don't try press WASD in the air. Just let it go. You want to get as far up this branch as you can without falling off. And then line it up. You see where the pole is? You need to be looking to the right of that. Just jump and boost and you'll land on it. And I saw people jumping where this first banner is. I tried that. I couldn't get there. Not sure why. So I thought I would actually boost across onto the other side of it. And it actually gave me some really nice angles that I hadn't seen anyone do before. This would probably be how I'd use it. I'd peek over to the garage or just lay down here and just camp the door down there. I would love to catch someone off guard with this. Okay, so this was the bit that I thought of. I didn't know if it would work or not. If you run and jump, you boost all the way across. And holding this angle here was filthy. There was no way anyone over there is going to be able to see you. You can also use it to peek through to anyone running from the back into that gap. You're covered by the banner slightly. It blows in the wind, so you kind of get exposed for a second. But you can lay down there and just cover the door, cover all the way to Substation. You can look behind you even and lay down here, so you're protected and completely covered. You can see anyone that's coming through and then just step around and shoot them. Or you can just lay down so you're covered and just watch the rotation hall. I'm going to show you a couple in the underground. You don't see many people actually going down here or doing much content down here, besides the initial videos. So this is just a simple rat spot I thought I'd show you as I was going to the others. Lay down in there. I've been caught off by that before, unfortunately. Very sad to say. And all these construction pylons, or beams I should say, you can jump on all of these. So if you've got a full team and one of you's on there, you never know, you might get lucky. I tried jumping on all these, by the way. It's not possible, not that I'm aware of anyway. But laying down here is actually very nice because you're covered from that back way. Okay, this is back up near the first one. If you just drop down and boost, you can land on this invisible ledge. Don't go past the point I showed you. If you go past into that crevice, it will just throw you off. But again, it's just another cool angle that people won't be expecting to see you in. It's just so you get that first kill on a team, or at least crack their armor, give you a big advantage. Okay, over to cement plant in the dorms. If you break the window, you can boost through onto here. You can run all the way around this, by the way, not just these two sides. You can do the whole thing. You can just lay here and watch the jump up, or you can go onto these boxes. You can boost onto the little edge to the right, which would be a very nice one, watching them come in, or you can jump over here. And then you can crouch behind this and watch up to the left, which I actually have done in the game before, but unfortunately I wasn't recording. Or you can boost over onto this top one and just lay here and, like I'm doing, just watch the team just fight it out. There's lots of nice spots around here that are just so filthy and no one knows about. Okay, this is back over at admin in those same buildings near the garage. Very simple, just jump above the doorway. Really quick, really easy. People don't expect it. You can also use it to see up there if someone's camping at the top by the railings or they're going up the stairs. These, do not underestimate, they are so useful. The number of fights I've had in here and the person's just camping up top by the railings and they just don't know what's going on. You can also use these just as little jumps to look through. I was also doing that to show you that you cannot go onto those railings, unfortunately. Here, you can vault to the boxes, straight onto these. This is a very nice angle to hold. And also, if you stand up and look through this little window, I believe if they're on that balcony, it's enough to see their head, but they can only see your legs because your head's covered by the bar and the proportion that they're looking at. Or perspective, I mean. Get some good angles. Okay, heading up here, you can run around the rim on the edge, but I think you have to jump on this railing first and then on. It's much quicker and easier if you do that. You can also use it to look through into the previous ones we've been to. If you just jump on the railing, you can move all the way along so you can see the different heights. You can also lay down, crouch or stand, which will adjust how close to you can see. You get so many angles through these little slits that people don't expect. This is also one of my favourite bits to sit in because you can look through towards there so you know if anyone's coming. Okay, simple one in Substation, just vault up here. Very simple but very underutilised. You can see straight into the building and you can watch that road up there towards Red Camp, which is the main reason I would use that one. This is outside Substation. Again, jump in the little tree. You have to jump to the left side and then vault into this one. You got lots of nice angles from here already. As you can see in every way. But what I would recommend doing if you have time is climb further up like this. Get to that point where it nudges you, but doesn't kick you out. And then you're surrounded by the actual brush a lot more. You can't be seen. And if you lean here, you get a perfect angle on that road. Showing you, unfortunately, we can't get onto any of those containers, which is a shame, because that'd be amazing. Okay. I regret showing this already. It's a rat spot, just on the underground by cement plant. But it's worth using. It's so hidden. Okay, so if you jump up here, you go along this top rail, and if you stay on here, you'll actually be able to see down towards where that spot was. And as you see, these people had no idea I was even there. I was just watching them. Okay, it's on the main road, going up towards admin. And as you can tell, I'm getting absolutely pummeled by a bot while trying to do this. But you get some nice spots in this tree. You can also vault up onto a different branch, which I would recommend doing this one over the other. It's so hidden. You can crouch and get some really nice angles down onto that junction. And you even get a nice angle up towards admin that way actually as well. Okay, back in admin. This one is another one of those crouch ones, but another great spot if you're fighting for the corridor or the stairs. I tried to stand up here. Unfortunately, it's too close to the roof, so we can't do that. Otherwise, that would have been really nice to be able to boost off there. The last, but such a useful thing, which I actually saw this one in a video as well. You can lay down, and once you get onto this little brick ledge, you can then crouch and stand up, and you just jump off and then boost forward onto the balcony so you can get a flank. Thank you so much for watching and for making it to the end of the video. Please go and try these spots. They're absolutely amazing. But don't do the rat one on cement plant. If you lie under that and kill me, I'm going to be fuming. I'm uninstalling. And do these spots. Enjoy them. If you do get any kills to these, send me some links. I would love to see them. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.